What's up YouTube, this is the Shy Pianist here, or Donald of Zephyr Wargames, bringing you my part 2 to Zoodiacs. So in this video I'll be bringing you combos that you can do with the stuff that is in Raging Tempest. And then in part 3, the next video, where I'll show you combos that you can do with the stuff we get from Maximum Crisis. So let's just go through. Probably the main cards in the OTKS are, you've got Terratop, Barrage and Rapier. These are like the Triforce of the OTKS and Zodiacs. You compare them with each other and there will be an OTK in hand basically. So let us start with the OTK combos. So just this disclaimer, all these combos that you do is assuming your opponent has no response and your opponent has no monsters. This is just to show that you can actually do like more than 8,000 damage to basically kill your opponent. So first off, for the combos, we'll start off with the Rapier and Zodiac Barrage. This combo was covered in Dale's video, but I'd like to cover it over again, as it is a combo I first learned from Road of the King website, and they showed, they explained this to OTK combo, and I then later found out more afterwards. So we have these two. Let's say you start with these two in hand. Doesn't matter whatever you have in your other hand. So you summon your rat, you then send your Fireblade to the grave. You then play your Barrage, and before you use its effect, you overlay on top for your Boar, and then use Barrage, target itself, destroy it, and then use Special Summon Whiptail from your deck. Then when Barrage's effect goes off in grave, because it was destroyed by card effect, you can attach it to your Boar Bow as a material. Next, you can use Boar Bow's effect, because it has Rapier, to then special summon another Rapier from deck. Then you overlay into, well, your personal preference really, but end with Trident. I use Tiger Mortar first, so you then detach material using Rapier's effect to then special summon the third Rapier. And then you use her effect to then reattach Fireblade from your graveyard. So you target itself and target this, attach to it. You go into Board Ball next and search for another Whiptail from your deck to hand. Then overlaying the two Rapiers, you go into Tiger King, and with Tiger King you want to set Tensu. Set your Tensu, activate Tensu, which gives you an extra normal summon Whiptail, and then finish off with Trident. So you go into battle phase, you attack with Whiptail, attack with your other Whiptail, attack with your Tiger King, and that's already 49. Use your two Whiptails and attack for 4,100, and that's 9,000. I think it was, yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of the combo I learned from Road of the King. Next, this also works if you have Tenki. So if you have Tenki and Barrage, you essentially use Tenki to then search your rat and summon your rat, do the same, exactly the same thing I guess. Play your Barrage, go over and OTK from there. Essentially getting the same board. And this also works if you have Terratop. So it gives you extra more damage to the board. You have Terratop and Barrage, and essentially you special summon your Terratop, special summon Tarntalborg, make MX Saber Invoker, detach and special summon Rat, and then Boar, and let's see, something like that. Use effect, special summon, and then effective Barrage, attach, special, let's see here. Search your whip tail and detach for special summon. Overlay into your Tiger King. Effector of Tiger King set Tensu to normal summon. Battle phase attack type. 26, 23, 16, and then with those two attached to it, and that's 25, giving you 9,000. So essentially, yeah, Rapier, Barrage, and Tailtop all sort of work with each other. Let's see. Right, next we have, I have this labeled as any Zodiac and Terratop. Yeah, so for this demonstration, I'll be using Terratop and probably the weakest Zodiac, which is Ram. So you can have literally any Zodiac in your hand, so it could work with Rat, that's why I say Terratop and Rat. But we all know that Rat makes plays, so I decided to go with Ram, because you would actually search this, so you wouldn't use it. So for this combo, you have these two, so any Zodiac, assuming, you know, whatever you really want. You start with your Terratop, and you make your Invoker. Next, you would detach and special summon out Rat. Now, if you want to try it with Rat and Terratop, you can essentially you then special summon out. You can special summon out Fire Blade or whichever you want. Basically, one covers the other. You special summon your Rat. You then normal your Zodiac that you have in hand. Doesn't matter which one. And then you overlay these two for a broad ball. Then with broad ball you detach the target, the Zodiac, to then add a whip tail. Next you then go into Borbo and you detach to special summon Rapier. This is fairly easy, sorry. Then you go to Tiger Mortar. You then first to special summon Rapier, and then use her effect to then reattach the first target, the target that is in your grave. Then you make Tiger King, and you set your Tensu. So you set your Tensu. That's what we've got here, okay. And then you can go into Broad Ball again using one Zodiac, and then use his effect to search. Another Whip Tail. And then you finish off with Trident. With Tensu you can extra normal summon, and then you can preemptively use Whip Tail for the effect. So the way this works is you attack with 16, you attack with 23, and you attack with 13, and then using Whip Tail's effect you attack Trident. So just with Whip Tails, that's and the Tensu, that's 25, leaving your opponent on 7,700, and because Ram's 400, that then gives it a total of 8,100 damage to your opponent. So you can have this as like Fire Blade for maximum damage, but you know, anyone in between would also work. So that's that combo. So if we count Rat and Barrage is 1, Tenki and Barrage is 2, Terratop and Barrage is 3, so this would be combo 4, any Zodiac. Next combo number 5 is I have is Terratop and Zodiac sign. So you have your Terratop and you have Zodiac sign. yeah, this is why I say people really underestimate this card, but the 300 boost actually makes a lot of difference in this play. So, starting off, play your Zodiac sign. The opponent probably won't really regard it much. And then you go to your tail top. So, as usual, you go to your tail top, you make Tombog. Then from that, you make your MX Invoker. And with Invoker, you get Rat. And then you go Boar, Tiger, special summon Rat, Ox, special summon Rat again. Where did I place them? There you are. Then use Brawl Ball's effect, search out a Whiptail. And you add that, then you could go into Dragon, Trident, Overlay, Tiger King, and then you want to set a 10 key, activate the 10 key, and you add Whiptail. Now I believe you haven't actually normal summoned, so you can actually just normal summon Whiptail right after that. And then battle phase, that's 16, that's your 23, and then that'll be on 16. Then effect of these two, that'll be 24, 20, 28 in total, dealing your opponent 8,300 damage. So the extra 300 you get from this and this is what makes the difference from the next one. So that's like combo 5. Okay. Next, next one is Terror Top and Instant Fusion. This is combo 6. So you have Terror Top and you have Instant Fusion. So with this, you special summon your Terror Top. So you have these two cards in hand. Special summon your Terror Top, get Titan Tombog. Special summon your Titan Tombog, and you overlay to Invoker again. Pretty much the Terror Top engine is just for Invoker. Then you can, which is what this helps, you can make a level 4, like in this case it's Northern, and then using Invoker, you detach and you go into your Fire Blade. Next, you overlay into your Broad Ball. Using Broad Ball's effect to search, you add your Rapier. Then, you normal summon Rapier, use his effect to send a Fire Blade to the graveyard. So, there you go. Okay, then you can make your normal play. So you go Borbo, Tiger, Rapier, Broad Ball, special summon, and then search. Finish on Trident. Overlay these two for Tiger King, effect of Tiger King. You go Tensu, activate Tensu, extra normal summon Whiptail, tap for 16, battle phase, tap for 16, tap for 13, tap for 23, effect of Whiptail, attach to Trident, tap for 13, and then tap for 17 for 8,200 damage. And let's see, combos. This is my last combo that I found out at the time of making this video. So it's combo 7, where it's just instant fusion. So this is an instant fusion just by itself, but you need a condition that you have to have Fire Blade engraved. Now I found this out because I was testing hands and I had twin twisters, so I thought, let's play twin twister, destroy 2 of spell traps. I mean, you can like twin twister your own instant fusion, but I mean, essentially it's instant fusion by itself so long as you have Throw-Blade and Grave. So if you can get it, if it's like next turn or whatever, if you've been stopped at a turn, have Throw-Blade and Grave and you have instant fusion, that's OTK, so long as you haven't really done anything with your deck. So instant fusion, get to your Norden, effective Norden, sorry, run the camera, get back your Throw-Blade, then overlay into Broad Ball, and then Broad Ball searches out your, let's see, add a rat. Now in this particular combo, you will need to use Trident as fodder. And I repeat this, if for this combo to OTK, you need to use Trident as a detachable material for the combo to work. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but you'll see. So you summon that, you then send your horse to grey. Then I'll use Trident first, and then I go ball boy, and then I detach Trident to press summon that. Then you go to either Tiger Mortar or Ball Boy, up to you. I usually would do Tiger Mortar first. Detach and special summon, and then you need to detach again to reattach the Throw-Blade in your grave for that damage. Then you go into Broad Ball and you search out a Whiptail. Yep, and then overlay these two. Tiger King again. Play set your Tensu, activate Tensu, extra normal summon your Whiptail. Then battle phase, that'll be 17, 23, 13, and then using Whiptail, that is 29, and that will deal 8,200 damage to your opponent. So here are just 7 combos, I guess, that I've found from Raging Tempest, OTK combos with Zoodiacs. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was insightful, and as always guys, happy dueling!
If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available. We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.